start with Joe here on the left.
Andy, how did you feel after tonight's out?
I felt good. It was, again, like I've been saying all the way, all along, another step in the right direction. A little disappointed as far as with my command a little bit tonight. Felt like I made a few more mistakes than I had been making. But all in all, like I said, another good step forward. I got in some trouble out there and had to pitch out of it. And, so it was good. I worked hard tonight. I think I got up right at 85 pitches. And so had some innings where I threw a lot of pitches. And it's all, stuff that I need to do. The weather was a little different than Florida, for sure, out there for me. And definitely, could tell that as far as the ball and stuff like that. All stuff that I got to get accustomed to again and get used to. So, but it was just good. All in all, it was good. Happy with my, my stamina for the most part. I'm still not there, but getting closer.
By increasing to 85 pitches tonight, when do you think you can make that next step to either the major league level or the next level?
Well, obviously I got to get to 100 pitches. We're going to throw 100, so I got another start for sure. And I don't feel like the strength is there yet. When I want to try to hump up with it, get a little bit more on my fastball than like I'd like to. So it's just going to be. We just got to see how it goes. I got to see how the starts go. I've got another start, and all of it's going to be, how my body reacts, and just. I don't want to have a setback. I don't want to push anything, and we're just going to take it day to day, see how I feel, continue to try to do my work like I would schedule to do it, and go from there.
What are some of the things that you're going to work on before your next start?
Well, it's just I got to get out there because my bullpens are perfect. My bullpens are great. So it's just you can't duplicate that. You can't duplicate going out there and making pitches and the game situations and stuff like that. So the only thing I can do is just start making starts. And because from the day I got here, as far as my bullpen work, it's just everything has been really consistent.
Just your game work, as you said, is that something that you need to improve on with command, or is it stamina? What are the things that you really need to work on?
For me, both. I would say both. I just said it. Like I just told you, not happy, extremely happy with my command. I felt like I made a few more mistakes than I should have. Stamina-wise, I don't even think stamina. I just think strength. As far as just whenever I want to, pop one in there, I just know it's not quite there yet. You know what I'm saying? So you want to be able to do that when you're at 80 pitches or when you're at 70 pitches, and I'm going to have to be able to do that. So it's just going to, it's a process, and I think every start that I make, that's how you gauge it. I'll be able to gauge it after those starts.
Have you been keeping tabs on the big club, what they're doing right now?
Oh yeah. I've been watching every game, trying to keep up with everybody. Been talking to everybody. Going crazy, obviously, to get back up there and go to battle with those guys. That's for sure.
When you scored the 3 runs, you led up the leadoff runner that inning. Was there a common thread as far as you were concerned and how that played out?
I'm sorry.
The leadoff runner scored the first 3 times you gave up runs. I mean, was there a common thread in either location or pitch selection or?
Yeah, no, just that's why it's so important to get that leadoff hitter out. So, but no, just the double. I think the kid hit a double down the line on me, and it was that was a hit and run. And it was actually that was one of the pitches where the location was pretty much where I wanted it to be, just inside out it and put a pretty good swing on it. Disappointed about a ball that just was right back to me that I didn't see. It didn't react to it very good. Again, all part of stuff that I need to get used to. I didn't see the ball off the bat very well. But all in all, it was good. I felt like I got some ground balls, felt like I got a good bit of ground balls. Left a couple of balls in the zone. I felt like they hit hard. But, I got away with a lot of balls that I felt like were mistakes. But again, all in all, it was a pretty positive start.
Andy, do you feel like you're 5 weeks into your return, or do you feel like you're a year and 5 weeks into your return?
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. I'm not sure. I think my body's still trying to figure out like what day it is to work. Every fifth day and how you're supposed to feel. 2 starts ago in Tampa, I believe it was a Sunday that I pitched for the A-ball club. I would have told you I'd be ready in a week. Yeah, I mean that's how sharp I felt in that game and how crisp everything was. And then the other day, as far as location and as far as again what I was talking about as far as velocity, I feel like I've almost it's kind of went backwards a little bit. My velocity I think was a lot better 2 starts ago. So I think it's just trying to get everything back in shape, But, I feel good. Everything feels good. It's just, it's going to take a little bit of time, I guess,
Andy, but knowing that it's going to take some time, how frustrating is that? Because the Yankees obviously need you with the news about Pettitte today. How much does that weigh on you?
Yeah, I mean, it's, there's no doubt I want to get there, but I can't, I can't do nothing. I'm trying to get there. It's not going to be any good for me to go up there and not to be right. I mean, I'm not going to do anybody good doing that. So, like I said, I think I'm getting closer. Just looking forward to getting out there again for the next one, and you just hope that you continue to get stronger, and I hope that everything just, everything just feels stronger every time out. This, like I said. I got into the 80 pitches this time, and my last start at about 55 or 60, I got tired, and I threw 66. So, again, I was at 78 after 5 innings, and I was pretty tired, but I said, I'd like to push it a little bit and get to, 82 or 83. So, I'm trying to get there,
Was there been a point yet, Andy, in this whole process where you thought maybe this isn't going to work?
No. Maybe first in the first inning tonight, you're out there and you're in trouble. No, I'm just joking. As far as that, no, I mean because everything's been there. It's just I've had the ability in my pins and everything, and I feel like I'm going to get there. Like I said, 2 starts ago in Tampa, I was like, my goodness, if my arm was in shape to throw 100 pitches, I'm ready. And so it's just, I was hoping I would feel like that every single start leading up to this, and I haven't felt quite as strong, and as I did. I'm working hard. They're working me in Tampa awfully hard down there. So I got to figure all that out. Am I doing too much? I don't, a year and 16 months off or so. I'm trying to figure out what's the best way to do this to make me feel the best each day.
Andy, Brian said you're like at the quarter to half pull of spring training. So wouldn't it make sense your velocity might have been a little bit better in your first 2 starts than this start, the way spring training often goes?
For me, I feel like that. For me in spring training, I'm usually I feel like pretty consistent, because my throwing program and stuff like that, everything, even though I was throwing at home and stuff like that, like I said, everything was kind of interrupted a little bit. My dad having open heart surgery, I had to deal with him an awful lot, so we had to do some, stuff with that so it just hadn't been quite my normal, getting ready for a season. And again, also touching, I guess, being close to 40 might have a little bit to do with that for me. So, but like I said, all in all, I felt really good to be in this cold weather. Might have had a little bit of effect on me as far as my velocity maybe. But again, I'm pretty happy with it. Pretty happy with it. Not real happy with some of the mistakes I made. I feel like I could be a little bit more consistent with that, but all in all, I'm pretty happy with it.
Along the lines of not being a normal off season, have you been given any indication of when you're going to have to testify, and if at all that has contributed to any kind of distraction for you?
No, I mean, that's nothing I can not even care to talk about.
What are some of the other things that you're doing on a daily basis, whether it's stretching, running, what's the daily routine?
Yeah, all of it, just getting my, trying to get my strength work in, lifting, running, trying to make sure, doing a lot of stretching, trying to take care of myself. You know, that's what it is. Just after my starts, just trying to make sure I get all my work in, and then trying to recover for the next day. You know, to the next day of work. So that's been the process right now.
We got one last question.
Andy, I know it's not Yankee pinstripes, but can you describe the feeling about putting the uniform back on again?
Oh, it's great. I mean, it is. I've absolutely enjoyed it. I guess after being home, you know, for a year and really just being so involved with the family and the kids and them, not even having an opportunity to watch a whole lot of baseball last year, and then it's been exciting for me. Even down in Tampa, I've had a great time with the kids down there. It's been awesome. So it's good to be back out there competing again. It's what I came back for. I'm expecting it. It's not going to be easy. My starts are never easy. I mean, I don't go out and throw complete game shutouts. I never have. I mean, you know, teams hit almost 300 off of me lifetime. But, you know, I mean, I'm going to go out there and hoping to get a double play, man, and get out of trouble. I mean, I know it's going to be a grind, and that's what I'm looking to do. So just, you know, looking forward to getting back into doing that.
Andy, have they given you an idea where your next start's going to be? Whether it's going to be Monday?
I don't. We just, you know, we're going to do what we continue to have been doing. I'll see how I feel tomorrow. We'll throw a bullpen, and then we'll figure out what we're going to do. You know what I'm saying?
You go back to
All
Tampa
right.
from here?
I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't have any idea. I know I'm going to be here tonight. So, all right.
All right, guys. Thank you.